Yo, 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 welcome back to my channel. This is DaLastSnow speaking. I know it's been a while. I just been sick, as you can hear it in my voice. I couldn't wait any longer because I didn't want to lose y'all interest of tuning into my channel. So this is my proof. You can hear it in my voice. I still got my voice not back yet. Still got the stuffy nose. My fever's down, but it is what it is. It's been like this for a whole week. I'm just gonna recover little by little, but it's me. I'm gonna keep pushing to where I gotta be at, and I'm gonna not let anything stop me to what I gotta do to succeed. So, welcome back to my channel. This is the last Snow. You call me Snow for short. If you're new to my channel, press that follow button, subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Today we're gonna talk about all the new leaks that has been leaked for the set 3 that's coming out in a couple of weeks. Also, remember, next week is actually a week from now. Comic Con is in New York City, baby. You already know I'm trying to pull up, see what I could get for Dragon Ball Daima, and the new manga comes out same day. Oh, this well, no. Let's rewind that back. Comic Con is in 2 weeks from today. What comes out next week is Sparkling Zero. I hope you guys pre-order y'all game because I know I did. I'm gonna try to stream the same day it comes out. Same day that it comes out, Sparkling Zero. Same day it comes out manga, the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. So hopefully that show is kind of fire. There's been a lot of like leaks. The trailer was fire. Everything about it is fire. It literally gives me a lot of the GT vibes. But you know what? We're just gonna hope for the best that that show lives up to the hype that it's been given out. But let's put that to the side. Let's talk about all the leaks that has been given to us for the new set that's coming out in a couple of weeks. Okay, where am I? Right here. So first things first, like I said, next week, well not next week, in 2 weeks, we get the Dalma New York City Comic Con. They're supposed to be giving out free stuff. I'm not sure what exactly they're giving out, but if you guys are interested, it's a limited time for each day. They're gonna have a little bundle of stuff to give out for each day. So if you guys are gonna tune into it, I would gladly hope to see you guys there. I'll be there. Don't know if I'm gonna be there Thursday or Friday, but I'll be there. Um, let's start with the first card. We're gonna scroll up. I don't know if you guys know about the first leader. There's the first starter deck that comes out for the new set 4. Is the Dauma Goku, Kid Goku Mini, however you want to call it. Standardized, uh, yeah, standardized opening, 15, 15k in attack, one attack and draw a card, awakens at 4. Once it's awakened is at 20k. When attacking, draw one card. Once per turn, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn. So it's like the starter cool that we got when the first Fusion World came out. It's just a little extra boost, and it's not only on. Well, it's on your turn. So the difference is that starter cool was on our turn as well, on their turn as well. I mean, so that's the first leader. Then we got the Mini Vegeta. I was about to say Baby Vegeta. Mini Vegeta, standardized leader front, 15k attack. Draw a card, one attacking, awaken at 4. Once awaken is 20k. Draw a card when it's swinging. Once per turn, tap 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Um, right now, out of the two, I feel like Goku's leader is a little bit better. This one, depending on the support that comes with it. Or I know that the double strike that they got, the new double strike Vegeta they got, comes with it. So they already got firepower. But it's just the leader effect um, behind it. Hopefully they got good support for this because this effect is not really gonna do much game changing during the game unless it has support behind it. So next up, this was the first leak. So it's Sun Goku Green, 3 cost, 25k leader. I mean 25k battle card, 0 combos, 1 attacking. If attacking a battle card with the cost of a 4 or more, this card gets 25k power for the battle. And place 1 card from your energy into its owner's drop. At the end of the turn, if an energy is placed into its owner's drop by this card, skills this turn, draw 1 card and add this card to your energy in rest mode. It's alright. I see that they're trying to give some type of life to green when it comes to mid because green really don't have much of a early to mid. They really are known for the late game bombardum, like the Brawly, the Cells, the double strike android, the two big excuse me, the two big team Gohan, like all that type of nonsense that they got going on. So you got a lot behind this card. So I see where they're trying to go with this. Hopefully they got enough support because Bandai has been having issues with giving enough support to decks. Hands down, I give it to Bardock, but Bardock was a starter deck, so that's totally different. Next card that came out as a leak, it's Topo, 4 drop, 30k swing, 5k combo. On play, you take 1 damage. If your leader is awakened, add the top card of your deck to your life. Okay, Self Awakener, another 4 drop. They gotta have to change that a little bit for red. I'm not gonna lie because facing against blue, blue is just gonna continue bottom decking it because all the deflection that red does is on destruction. Can't pop like the Jiren is a 4 drop. You can destroy it on the first pop. You can pop it on the second, but blue doesn't do popping. They do bouncing, bounce back to the hand, bounce to the bottom of the deck, like stuff like that. So let's see with the support. I see where they're going with the extra 30k because of the leader, but the Jiren leader. But I feel like they got to come out with more. But they are giving Jiren a little bit more boost, which it really needs. Because Jiren is definitely a good deck if you actually play with it now. It's just missing key pieces, and I think they're already getting it. Next up, for blue, 4 drop, 30k swing, 0 combo, permanent. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, this card gets 5,000 power. So it looks like they trying to shift away from the 7 cards on hand because I really feel like blue has a disadvantage when it comes down to that because they'll be low on combo power because they have to have their hand size at a certain limit, especially if you're playing the starter deck Vegeta. They gotta keep it at 7 so you can swing at 35. I really feel like they should definitely change that, but they can't change it. You're gonna continue moving forward, and sooner or later, sorry to say, Vegeta's probably gonna fall apart. On play, place the top 2 cards of your deck into their owner's drop. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with the cost of 3 or less, and place it at the bottom of his owner's deck. Uh, okay, I see where that's going. I like it. I like it a little bit. Like I said, so now you're drawing. That's what blue does. Ever since Satan City came out, there's a lot of draw power. Um, but I really feel like this card is gonna be a great impact. And at turn 4, 30k swing, that's gonna be a problem. Next up, another blue card, 3 drop, 20k swing, 5k combo. On play and when swinging, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with the cost of 1 or less, and place it at the bottom of your owner's deck. I don't really feel like a lot of people's gonna play this card, and I'm starting to see another world, um, the Saiyan slash another world cards coming out. So hopefully in the future we're gonna end up seeing another world um, leaders to see how that's gonna work out. But I don't feel like this card is gonna compete with other cards that's already at 3 costs. 25k swings that I could tell you, like Vegito, that bottom decks, the 1 drops, um, and only focusing on the 1 drops. It's it's not good for late games. This card is definitely not good for late games, and you have other options that you can actually use in substitution for this card. So maybe with the new leader that they have, this will actually be great. But for the leader that we have now, I don't think people will play this card. Next card, the first card for black, 2 drop, 20k swing, 5k combo, permanent, opponent's turn. If you have an energy marker, your non-trunks GT battle cards can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Self Awakener, that's 1, 2. This is like the baby version of the yellow Vegeta. That it protects everything on the board. If it's on rest mode, this one it protects everything on board. That's not GT Trunks. This is definitely gonna be good for black. You can put it in the Bardock deck if you want to. You can put it in the SS4 Goku if you want to. You can put it in the new deck that comes out in the new leader. When I show you in the later on, this card is definitely gonna be good because now it's giving black an image on protection. That's what black needs, protection, because they have low bodies, small bodies, and those small bodies only get like 1 to 2 swings and they're already off the board. So this card right here is definitely gonna do damage. So for people to understand how this protection works, if you summon this card and you have another body on the board, they cannot Sinister Sickle or anything that removes 2 cards off play. It's not gonna work. You have to remove this from play first and then remove anything else from play. You cannot use Sinister Sickle and remove this and the other body. Can't be on the same effect of 1 card. You have to remove this card first. So that was my iffy part when they first leaked this card. But thanks to a lot of like other YouTubers that have been doing these video breakdowns and stuff like that, started to understand how this card works, and that this card is definitely dangerous. It is definitely dangerous, that it protects everything, and you have to wipe this card off the board in order to wipe anything off the board. So Xeno, 6 drop, sorry, it's not gonna work for this. Next up, for green, 3 drop, another 3 drop for green. It looks like they trying to fill in the gaps for green, because green does not have mid-range swingers. Like I said, they only got big bodies. So the 3 drop costs 20k swing, 10k combo, 1 KO, draw card. Okay, so this card I really don't feel like it's gonna be much helpful, because I feel like it all depends on the leader as well. Because honestly, I don't understand why they did this card like this. When KO'd, when at 3 costs, you going against blue. This is getting bottom decked all day, and you lose the effect to that card. So I'm not sure how you're gonna work this card. It might be good with the new leader, might not. I'm just gonna have to see when they leak more cards and when the set comes out, how this card is gonna be. But I feel like this card is not good right now. Next up, first card for yellow, 1 drop, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, draw 1 card, Hercule. Okay, so the first card to drop for yellow would be a cantrip. I don't know where they're going with this, because every other color shown like a really good card, at least 1 good card. So for them to show a cantrip for the first leak for yellow makes me kind of curious on what they're really gonna be dropping for yellow, like as a SR and stuff like that. Next up, let's see what's the next one. Another black card, 1 drop, Pan GT, 10k attack, 10k combo. On play, choose up to 1 of your Son Goku GT, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn. Then if you have an energy marker, that card can get 5,000 power for the turn. So if you have energy marker, any Goku GT that's including the leader will get 5,000 power. If you have energy marker on the board still, it gets 10,000. So your leader uses the effect on, I don't think he can use the effect on his own, but let's just say this for Let's say your four drop Goku, 30k swing, 30. Use this energy marker is still on the board. Now he's swinging for 40. Use the effect on the other card, on the leader card, and that gives you an extra 15. So you swing at 55, 55 to lead. And the crazy part is that 45 of that attack stays locked until uh, to the end of your opponent's next turn. So it's gonna be hard to take that card off the board unless you blew it and you just bottom deck it because you already know that's what black is dealing with right now. But with the trunks that's coming out that protects, it's like a own perfect barrier for black. I feel like black is gonna be really competitive next set. I definitely can see it. But I'm glad that you know the past two cards looks like it's more support towards SS4 Goku, which is understandable because SS4 Goku right now is using mostly Bardock cards, and it's not giving SS4 Goku its own image. So now for next set, we already see there's gonna be a two split of a difference between both decks and whatever the third leader is. Next card, three for red, three drop, cost 20k attack, 10k combo. On play, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn for each of your battle cards with Angel in their special traits. Okay, there's not that much Angels right now for red that I remember. Only the next, the two one drops. Maybe there's a third or fourth one, but I don't even remember two of the Weezes. But it looks like for red, it's gonna have a new image. They're going towards in the angel side, and then you have blue going towards moving away from the seven or less in the hand. So I'm kind of liking now that they changing some of the the flow of the leader of the color effects because it's already maybe starting to get played out. Maybe I'm the only one that sees it like that, but I feel like it's time for a change for certain effects. Next card, blue, one drop, 5k attack, 5k combo on play. Look at the top five cards of your top of your deck. Then reveal one gold tanks or extra and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So you could really play this card, try to get the gold tanks that I showed you earlier, the four drop. The four drop has its own effect and it's just crazy what he does. So you already know you're locked in for turn four. Once you have four energies, you already got your 30k body on your hand. If you lock in when you draw the five cards to see if you get it, or maybe we get more gold tanks cards. So who knows? There's a couple of gold tanks cards that we have already, but it's mostly like vanillas. I hardly thought it was gonna be for that, but I already see they shifting more towards gold tanks. So let's see what they're doing with the changes of these colors. Next up, a new small body for green, two drop, 15k attack, 10k combo, permanent. If you have a field with full moon and its name in your battle area, this card gets 5,000 power. So there goes the leak for green. They're about to have a new battle card, field card, called Full Moon. So I'm kind of curious what that Full Moon is gonna be like. So we already know it's gonna be really interesting on what green is really cooking up for the beginning and the mid range of the game, because we already know what they could do at the end. So if they could really build up for the mid, green is gonna be back on the top to be one of the best decks out there. We just gotta see who's the next leader. And then it's a Self Awakener. So at two drop, it's good. I give this props. I give this card props. Next up, another yellow card. One drop, 5k attack, 5k combo, B, blocker. 1 KO, choose up to one of your battle cards with the mod Majin, and his special traits, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn. I'm letting you know right now. I hardly doubt anybody's gonna be playing this card because the one drop. One drop is so easily to wipe off the board so quickly, and this is one thing about this game that shifted so bad. Because set one was all about blocking. Now nobody, you hardly see anybody play blockers, and it's just I don't know. Like they keep coming out with these small bodies with blockers, unless you have like you summon this late game, and it's only a 5K combo. So where are you going with this? Like, yeah, you Majin probably give the leader 5K combo if he's awakened, but come on, there's something better. There's so many blockers that came out for Majin, and you can't even use the Majin Buu effect on this to like special summon at the end of the turn. So I hardly doubt anybody's gonna play this card. So this is card number 2 for yellow that they really dropped the ball on, and I really feel like they should have done better. But like I said, it's two common cards. Everybody else is seeing uncommons, rares, secret rares. So let's see what they're doing with yellow because it really looking like yellow is gonna be hiding their best plays until we get a little bit closer to the deadline of the set 4 to drop. Next up, another black card, Son Goku GT 4 drop, another 4 drop. We just got the promo 4 drop that gives you 5K attack on play and 5 and an energy marker on play if you don't have one. Now we get another 4 drop. 4 drop, 30K attack, 5K combo, permanent if your leader is Son Goku GT and this card has 45 power or more. This card gets double strike. It's easy to get this guy at 45 because the leader effect Super Saiyan 4 that if you use the energy marker, you could build put anybody out to 15 until your opponent's next turn. This is crazy because you could swing 45 right now, double strike, and he stays at 45 to the following turn. Blue will be the only one right now unless Trunks is on board, or blue will be the only one right now to bottom deck him. But every other deck, if black going on a mirror match, if you don't have that pan, you're done for because he's swinging. And you're gonna be burning a lot of cards just to pop him off the board, which is not gonna be easy. Green, he's gonna run through green. Sorry to say it, 45K swing. Brawley got a problem because he's gonna swing for Brawley. Or if they summon the power, lock the Brawley and just swing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even or if you swing Brawley to him, but you have the other dude on the board, all you gotta do is 5K off, combo power out. But there's so many ways this card. They're definitely giving an image to Son Goku GT with the past 3 cards, and it's insane. Even with the promo. So now they have 4 drops right now for Son Goku GT. They already see Son Goku GT is gonna be a problem next set. Next card. 1 cost for red extra. Activate on battle if you have a Frieza battle card with the Universe 7 and its special traits. Your Son Goku that's in battle gets 20,000 power for the turn. For the battle. So, okay. So that means they're going to come out with a lot of extra Gokus and Frieza cards because right now there's only 2 vanillas and 1 Frieza that's a 1 drop. And I think if you awaken, if I'm not mistaken, that he gets an extra 5K boost, something like that. So this card is definitely good, depending on the support that they come out for next set, honestly. But I already see the transition that this is not going to be for the Jiren, so it's definitely going to be for the new leader or for any of the Goku leaders that we have now for red. So this is definitely going to be a good card, but you're going to have the package of the Freezes and the Goku in the deck, so you're going to have to figure out how you're going to balance your deck with the both stabilized battle cards. Next up, for blue, 3 drop, Gallic Donut. Activate on main, draw 2 cards, then choose up to one of your battle cards opponent's battle cards, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Okay, blue's already ahead with the bouncing back to the hand, bouncing back to the deck. Now you're gonna give him stun power. This is insane. Hold on. Like I said, I'm still fighting off this sickness or whatever you want to call it that I'm fighting off. Whatever else I got in my system, but yeah. So blue's already a problem with bouncing back. Now you're gonna give him stun power. Add at 3 costs. So blue, I already see is gonna be top two. The color blue is gonna be still gonna be top two. No matter what else comes out, this card is gonna do damage. Definitely gonna do damage. It's not. It's right there, right there. You can't. There's not much you can say about this card. This card is dangerous, and it's a common card. At 3 cards, granted, it turn three, uh, paralyzed, but you get to draw 2 cards, so you're fine. You're you're definitely fine. You're not discarding anything. It's, it's just ridiculous how that card is gonna be so strong. Back to green, 1 drop, self-destruction Cybermen. Activated main, KO one of your Cybermen. Battle cards, draw 2 cards. I haven't seen that one Cyberman yet, so I already see these Cybermen is gonna be like cantrips. They gotta be cantrips, so they're gonna be, um, yeah, they're either gonna be cantrips or they're gonna be like vanilla cards. Those are the only ways. Because to see of a Cyberman to be more than a 1 drop is gonna be ridiculous. But I feel like this is definitely Cyberman is definitely gonna be a cantrip. So now they're introducing the Cybermans, and Cybermans were so annoying in the original, not the Masters, in the original Dragon Ball Z card game. That was so annoying. So I already see that, they coming out. It looks like green. The green leader is gonna be one of the original Dragon Ball Z um, fractions from like the Saiyan race, Saiyan era. So you got Nappa, you got Vegeta, you have who else? You have Raditz, uh, Yamcha. Who knows? Honestly, at this point, it could be anybody from Dragon Ball Z. Next up, yellow again. Yo, what's up with these people with these 1 drops for yellow? Y'all really gotta show me some secret rares, some battle cards. Like, this is ridiculous. 1 cantrip, 1 blocker, now it's 1 extra. 1 drop, blind spot absorption. Activate on battle on your opponent's turn. Your cards that are in battle gets 20,000 power for the battle. Okay, they're gonna have to rephrase that sentence, because it says your cards that are in battle. So are we gonna get cards that's gonna swing multiple times per turn? Are we gonna have cards that could swing 2 at a time, 3 at a time? Because that's what it sounds like. Your cards with the S at the end that are in battle gets 20,000 power for the turn, and then that's on your opponent's turn. On both turns, you can activate the second effect, tap 1, draw 1, then chooses up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Okay, that's definitely already a yellow predictable card to do. Resting cards. Draw 1 card and you tap 1. Granted. Um, I don't know. There's definitely they showing a lot of gold types, so we're gonna see. We on a Dragon Ball Z era, not Super, and not GT when it comes to yellow and blue. So let's see. They gotta be one of them. Gotta be gold tanks. Has to be. Next up, 2 drop. Super Galagon for black. Activate on battle. Your cards that are in battle. The cards that are in battle gets 25,000 power for the battle. That if you have a card in your combo area, choose up to one of your battle cards with the cost of 3 or less and return it to its owner's hand. So now you're giving another bounce back card for what you call it, for black. We only had the pan. We have this card. This is definitely interesting. Well, we do have the two drop trunks as well, but it's only two LS. There's actually three LS. So now you have three cards that bounces back. That's black is definitely all everywhere right now. Black does everything, and I'm definitely liking it. So let's see where they go with this. Next, oh, our first leader for red, Ultra Instinct Goku. On awaken, well, not awaken. On its main leader front, 15,000 attack. When attacking, draw a card, and is awakened at three or less. He awakens at three, but then he awakens with a 20k 20k attack, which is kind of weird to me. But okay, Bandai, let's see where you're going with this. Activate on battle. Okay, so one of the big things I already see in this card, and it's already a problem. You're gonna make me wait till I get to three life to awaken to only swing at 20, right? But then when I'm awakened, you're not giving me no draw power? Really? This is what we doing? You're already making me suffer all the way down to three. And not a 25k, but now I can't draw either when I swing? That is crazy. Let's see this effect. Once per turn, choose up to one of your battle cards in the battle area, and if this card's original power, okay, now his original power, becomes the same as the card's power for the battle. Okay, so it's basically is mimicking whatever card on the field, so we already know they're gonna mimic whatever the biggest body on the board. Original swing. So that's before the combo. Against green, they got the Brawly. He goes up to 45. Uh, they're coming out with more 30k swing bodies for red, turned into 30. Okay, so now I see where they're going with it, but I still feel like you making this leader suffer because you can't even draw. So I hope with the card support to this leader, they have massive draw power because this is insane. So that's the red leader for his next set. Now for blue, go on adolescence, 15k attack, 20k on awaken. When attacking, draw a card. Standard, awaken at 4. Now when it's awakened, he gets a draw, which is a plus. Then once per turn on your main, discard one card from your hand during this turn. Then the next time you use an extra with both Saiyan and Earthly and its special traits from your hand, reduce the cost by 2. Right now, we have the donut card. That means you can use it at one cost, because at 3, one cost. That, and I already told you that card is ridiculous. Then you have the time machine of the trunks and the final hope that will be played for free because they both are 2 costs. So now you have 3 cards that you can actually use on a turn off of 1 energy. That is insane. Blue just got a hell of a leader. That is crazy. Yo, 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 what up, what up? Sorry if my voice sounds different. I'm kind of sick, so, well, um, recovering. Not, I'm not, I just got the stuffy nose, and my throat is kind of still not, um, recovered yet, so, yeah. So, back to this. Blue looks crazy right now with this leader. Uh, let's see how Saiyan City Goku, Halo Cool, Dead Cool, however you want to say it, is gonna look for the next set. Because honestly, playing this set, everybody was still playing Vegeta, Vegeta. I somewhat saw Trunks in some of these regionals that I went to, but I didn't see Deadpool or Halo Cool, however you want to call it. But this card right here, this leader, yeah, just on its own. This card on its own. So you already know Blue is about to drop a lot of extra cards. So this is about to be the game changer for Blue. because now they're gonna rely on a lot of extra cards. So they gotta be mindful that um, you're gonna be killing combo power, because your big bodies are zero combos already. So now you adding extra cards is gonna kill your bodies. Unless they come out with extra cards that's on battle, you get them 15 plus, etc. and stuff like that. So maybe. So blue for sure is gonna be a problem. Okay, so green we have the original of the originals, the original Vegeta. For green, 15k attack, 20k on awaken, draw a card, standard, awaken at 4. Uh, Standard, they both draw on both sides. On the awakened side, on main, once per turn, place one of your energies into your owner's drop. If you have 4 or less energy, play up to one Saiyan only battle card with the cost of 3 or less from your hand. So they gotta be officially Saiyan. So they're gonna have to drop a lot of Saiyans in the set. Because if they don't, uh, this leader is not gonna be doing good. Because we don't have that many. We have the Nappa, that's a vanilla. We probably have other things, and it has to be just straight Saiyans. It's not even Saiyan Earthling, so you can't even use Gohan. The Gohan that they just finished out mentioning, you can't even use that card because he's half Earthling. So it's like it has to be pure Saiyan. This is hopefully it comes out with a lot of cards, a lot of Saiyans for this set, because if not, it looks like Android 17 is still be top of the line. Um, the green leader to go with. Okay, and for yellow, another Majin Buu. Now this one is the Evil Buu. 15k attack, 20k on Awaken, standardized draw 1, Awaken at 4, um, and then when attacking on Awaken, once per turn you gotta draw a card. Why? Let's see. Once per turn, when your battle card with Majin or Evil Wizard in a special trait is KO'd, switch this card or one of your energies to active mode. Okay, so now this is crazy. So it's basically a mixture of Piccolo and the blue Vegeta. Well, the blue Vegeta is in yellow. So let's just call him Yellow Vegeta. The Yellow Vegeta and the Piccolo mix into one, which is crazy. So now I understand why it says once per turn. Because the Piccolo, every time it restands, it gets to draw a card. This one can't. So now I'm understanding why it says once per turn you can only draw one card. So which is good. But the good effect is that you're giving me an energy marker, and it's on either turn, my turn or your opponent's turn. This is crazy. You on your turn, you can reset them again and swing 20, or reset one of the energies, and maybe you can summon another body. There's so many potential with this leader. It looks like the other Majin Buu is gonna be kicked to the curb because the big brother's here. The big brother's here to save the day. So this definitely a good leader for yellow. Let's see how the support cards for this looks like, because they still got to come out with support for the other Majin Buu, because those support that it came out with the last set was horrible. So for black, we got the Baby Vegeta slash Super Baby 2, 15k attack, 20k on Awaken. So it looks like we're not gonna get a 25k leader, which is good because I feel like they got a balance with the swings and all that. So standardize on the front is draw and Awaken at 4. Let's see what the permanent. You can also use rest mode battle cards with Brainwash or Machine Mutant in their special traits and combos. So that means you can use anything that's on rest mode to combo with this card, or any card on the board goes crazy. Right now we have 3 Machine Mutant cards. If you don't know about them, is the Lude, uh, the Giru, and the Dr. Mew. Those are the only 3, because I already checked it. There's only 3 of the Machine Mutants. We're most likely gonna get more of those, but that is insane. This card will be insane. It's definitely a defensive card. Uh, if you got a body on the board that you don't want to use anymore, you just basically use them as a combo. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That means you get all hands on deck. So now, if you're trying to go for the final blow to swing at him, you're gonna have to protect off from hand, and you have to protect from the battlefield, which is crazy, crazy. So this leader to be in black, I'm so interested on every leader's support because all these leaders are definitely good. Except for me, Ultra Instinct Goku with the whole waking at 3 and then what you call it, not getting a battle, not getting to draw when he swings. That is so bad. Unless they coming out with really beefy battle cards that's gonna be stomping grounds on everything that comes through their path. But besides that, I feel like every leader is good, really balanced, uh, and Green needs that support as well because special traits only on Saiyans go crazy because we don't got much now for the first 3 sets that's out. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do about that. Next up, 5 drop. I haven't seen a 5 drop for Red in a very long time. 25k swing, 5k combo on play. If your leader has a Universe 7 and a special traits until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can be removed from battle area by your opponent's skill and it gets 20k power. So he goes up to 45. That is crazy. This with the new leader absorbs his effect. That means the new leader is at 45. And this goes with Universe 7. That means you could use Top Cool. You could use Universe 7 Cool. You could use Starter Cool. It's just insane. And if I'm not mistaken, Beerus. I think Beerus is under the Universe 7 category as well. Just go Sandy deck. Let me find out Beerus is about to come back with a vengeance. And then when attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10,000. Minus 10,000 for the turn. Another neck body. So definitely a good card. If you don't have a double strike, use this 45k swing. Ridiculous. And I think that's it. Might be the last card. Yep. And that's the last card. So we saw everything that has been leaked for the past couple of days towards last week. Um, Apologize that I haven't been streaming. Like I said, I've been sick for a whole week. I'm still struggling to recover. Stuffy nose. You can hear it in my voice. So all this raspy stuff. I gotta keep drinking water. I gotta stop at time to time to drink water because you know, my mouth get dry. But that's all the cards that's leaked right now. We already got all the leaders that's coming out for next set. We got some of the SCRs. We got some of the battle cards. Some of the supports that comes with the new leaders, and some cards that is versatile to any other leader on the color. So definitely interested and excited to see the next set. And about to take a quick break, and then I'll get back to playing the battle card game, rank up, fix my deck real quick, and then get back on the grind. So I will take a quick break, and I'll see you guys back in a few.